Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Timberborn. Let me go ahead and unpause it. Towards the end of last episode, we noticed there's a drought coming in here in the weather forecast. It's 2.8, 2.7 days away. We also, last episode, we finally got our distribution post done over in District 2, and we sent 3 more beavers over to this colony, or this district, for a total of, looks like we've got 6 total. We've got housing for 15, and they've already had a child, actually. So that's all kind of cool. They've got enough water. They've got enough food, I believe. But that distribution post is important to us because they are starting to send us down the scrap metal that they're collecting here. And I put another scavenger flag down so we can double up on the collection of that scrap metal. The first thing we're going to use that scrap metal for is the actual shredder itself. It needs 30. 6 have already been delivered. We need obviously another 24. We've got, what else do we have going on? The other thing we did is we set up a route to deliver the gears over to District 2 so they can complete their warehouse. Doesn't look like any have made it there yet. But we do have a route. So gears to District 2. We've also got our own underground warehouse building plan laid down here, along with a large water tank. We've got a bunch, actually. Ooh, the large water tank's getting close. It needs 4 more gears. We're not going to get it in time for the drought, I'm sure. And then the other thing we did right before ending last episode, we put high priority on all of these levee blocks, and we can see all the beavers coming to do their thing. If we get any more unemployed beavers, we'll put them as builders. But the idea was maybe we could get this built before the drought fully kicks in. And that would hold back a little bit of water for us. Maybe keep things, that might be enough to keep things green, actually, in the areas where we've been getting the getting things dried out. And I imagine this irrigation tower doesn't get used unless everything dries out here. I wonder if we should take a worker off of that. Can I just pause this, free up that worker, and add them as a builder? That might make a lot of sense. So we've got the irrigation tower if we need it. But no use having someone sitting in there just twiddling their little beaver hands. Little beaver thumbs, if they have little beaver thumbs. Let's get them to work building the dam. Gears, I'm not sure how we can amp up production here. We can... Let's see. We could think about more gear workshops or planks, actually. Let's see. What building materials we've got? We got plenty of paper. We're not using it yet. In fact, we shut off the paper mill. We got 8 planks, 4 gears. Should we put planks here? Another couple factories to do planks, and then put a couple of water wheels right through here. Just to ramp up our production. We've got 2 gear factories. I don't know that they are where the problem is. I think it's planks. I think we need more planks than gears. In fact, we need the planks to make the gears. We've got the grist mill here kind of on pause. We've got tons of wheat, but we also have plenty of bread. So we're just kind of stockpiling wheat right now. Let's think about increasing plank production. That would be printing press. Does that guy take power too? Yeah, not much. You can almost run that with a beaver wheel. I think it only takes 150 horsepower. Anyway, lumber mill gets us the planks. What if we do a couple of these guys? Just thinking about where to put them. 1, 2, and then water wheels. You know what I'm saying? To power these. Is there any reason to... Let's do it. Let's get a couple more of these down. And then see if we can't get a couple more water wheels down. And take advantage of that flow. Power. Make sure we grab the right one. This guy, water wheel. Rotate it. I think it's going to need to stick out. I think it's going to need to be in the middle here. Right here and right here. And then I might even need to platform out to that thing to build it. Not positive, but I'm going to think we're going to need to. Let's do that. And then path for sure. We never do it. Or at least I seem to forget this a lot. I don't want to forget it now. Path here and on that. And then I think we can actually place... I'm going to have to tear... Oops, I'm going to have to tear up part of that path. This part right here. Let's say no, and I'm going to make sure I just get the path. There we go. Boom. And I'm doing that because we want to transfer power there with just... I guess we could use one of these. This is the most flexible. It takes a few more logs, but gives us some options in case we want to route power over some other way. These buildings are all touching, so I think they'll be fine. That's that. We've got kind of an issue of putting more farms here in that these guys do not have a warehouse to place their crop. And so they're going super slow to harvest these things. These guys are still growing, it looks like. So they were able to get all that crop up. We have a warehouse here, but boy, this guy's going to take forever. So we need to keep giving some thought to that. I hate to use the green land to place a warehouse. How are we doing on the drought? We got 2 more days just about. Our beavers are busy doing their thing. It does take a lot of logs. Logs look great, though. We're at 829. There's a log pile, almost full. No unemployed beavers. What do we got going here? We have a small warehouse that is full. All right. Not much for us to do about that. Plenty of bread. We could start sending bread up to District 2. We're kind of running low on routes, though. We've got 2 more routes. District 3, we're sending water. We're probably going to need another distribution post inside of District 1. Probably doesn't hurt to put it around, well, District 1. Let's see. I'm going to grab District 1. Let's just see. Is there any more room in District 1? We could put a distribution post down. I just don't know if it's going to reach. Is there a way that we can see? Let's drop path down here just for the heck of it. Will it show me? I can't tell if that is truly just the end of where District 1 reaches. I was thinking we could put a distribution post right here. We might be able to put some stairs up to a distribution post. Because then at least these guys could put their crop at the distribution post. And then we could route that crop over to District 3 here, which doesn't have any food. That's what I was thinking. This guy is showing District 2 is all this stuff. Is that right? No. Oh man, that's kind of confusing, right? Here's the pathing for District 3. Right, all these houses are District 3. I guess, I'm not sure what this green area is showing, what this is showing me, if that's green. I don't know, not sure what color that is. Is that showing me where the beavers can reach? Or the builders can reach? 1. Yeah, it overlaps. District 1 overlaps. Let's see. Looking for the distribution post. Wait, if it could just reach over, how would we know if it worked or not? Could we place it? Let's place it and just see what happens. Is it going to be in range? No, look at that. It's just not going to do it. We're kind of fully extended here on District 1. I don't need that there. Bummer. We have... We can put it anywhere, really, but I just thought it'd be convenient here, because this is all District 1 production. We've got room out this way. What about down here on the ground, District 1? Boy, it's not super close. The other option is doing the stairs. You know, some kind of stairway up top here. You could take out a tree. Kind of would like to take advantage of this dead area. We could try it. What about... Boy, let's do the stairway first. I'm going to put a stairway going up to that. And then a path right next to it. Right there. And then once that gets built, I don't want to do high priority on it because I really want the dam to be the focus. We've got 1.3 days. They've been making awesome progress on our dam. Once these last 5 levee sections get built, we'll do the next layer up with actual dams. But if they can get these, 5 levee sections done, they're still working here. And we've got another full day and a little bit more. And that's going to keep this area a lot greener for us, and we can keep pumping water too. So let's see how we're doing for materials. That one's ready to build. And these guys already have some logs. That one's almost got all the logs. We might actually make it. We might actually make it. Got lots of projects though, boy. We've got a lot going on. How's everybody doing in terms of their happiness? Social life is still not where we need it. Nutrition 2, your potatoes. 3 is our bread. This is all just for District 1. Okay, to unlock, reach average well-being of 8 while playing the folktales. So we've unlocked the Iron Teeth faction. We make use of them in this playthrough, or is that just a whole nother playthrough? I think it's a whole nother playthrough, I'm guessing. Water looks great at 1669. How are we doing on metal? Scrap metal is still only 6. What's going on with that? Okay, building. That's our water. That's our... all our other stuff. How are we doing over here? Is there a way to see... inventory? Scrap metal 9. Prioritize building by haulers. I'm going to click that. And then how are you guys doing? Scrap metal, we've got 30 in the warehouse. Does this have inventory? The distribution post. I don't see it. District 1. Trying to get scrap metal over to District 1. We got 2 workers doing it. That should be their only focus. How are we doing on the... here we got on the scavenger flags. We got 1 metal there, 1 metal there. I think it is getting delivered. What are we up to population-wise? Again, still at 6. Housing's a little bit of a situation here in District 1. We're right at the max. But that's probably okay. And then we've got a bunch of building stuff that's going to happen over here. That's going to take a while. Not a big deal. Water is still flowing. Beavers are just getting to work, it looks like. Starting a new day. Gears. We've got 8 gears. We probably need more haulers, to be honest. How we doing on the dam? Starting a new day. They're getting to work. That one's ready to be built. Here comes some more logs. This is the high priority project. There we go. We got another section. We're down to 4 sections left. Okay. What's next? Got a bunch of stuff here that we can unlock. Triple platform, metal platform, a gigantic platform held up by a sturdy column. Solid. Other buildings can build on top. Ground only. I guess this is just kind of for aesthetic building. I'm not sure. Allows beavers to pass over gaps. Suspension bridge. I guess that's if you don't want to do steps up and down all over the place. More suspension bridges, 5x1s. All right. Depth marker measures the depth of water. Housing. Printing press. We have paper. We could be looking at doing this. How big is it? Okay, let's unlock it. We got tons of science points, 1600. Let's unlock that guy and see. I think this gets us a little more happiness. It does take power. We're kind of jammed in over here. What about, could I add some levees or something through here? I would have to add a lot of levees because they need to path. they need a place to walk too. Or we could just take out some carrots. That's another option. Yeah, there's no... I've got the riverfront here pretty jammed in. What about... We could put some levees along here and pop this guy right there. Or actually dams. Or just platforms. Yeah, just platforms. We want the water to stay underneath. Let's see. What does this guy take? 150. This guy's giving us 180. We could easily stack another one on over here. And it might just get us a little more happiness. There's a bunch of platforming that we would need to do to pull this off. But... yeah, there's a bunch of... potential power being that we could generate off of this river, right? In fact, if we just throw another water wheel on here, that power should pass through all these buildings if we wanted to put that printing press down. Prints books using paper and it gets us knowledge. I feel like we should do it. What about... right there. Where's the... yeah. Shoot. It's just... doors in a bad spot. Yeah, the door's in a bad spot. We would have to do something like this. Let's do it. Let's get some platforms going here. I think like that. Can they get there? Okay, construction's too far from the builders, but they can get to this one. If they can get to this one and get it built, I think they'll be able to get to the other ones. And then when that's all done, we can slap printing press right there and then put a path around it. In fact, we can drop that down. Let's get this tree out of here. We're going to do demolish resources. Boom, that's got to go. And then we got to put a path there, probably. They're not going to let me yet until that's gone. We need another piece of path. I'll do it now, right here. That'll get us a little printing press going. Yeah, and we've got lots of construction. It looks like we dropped off some metal. 14 out of 30. We've got a lot of construction projects. We're going to... yeah, we're going to be building for a while. Let's double speed. We've got... hey, check it out. We're about to head into a drought. we've got our levee in place. So that should hold back at least a little bit of water for us. Let's do the dams on top. I'm just going to do all dams. I don't think we need to worry about that floodgate. I'm just going to do these all the way across. And that's kind of a temporary until we can get more districts going. I really want the explosives. That's going to allow us to green up some of the inland areas, I believe. And then we can kind of use the riverfront maybe for more power. We'll probably take up some of these crops and leverage the river power to do more. We might need another wheel here for this. Do all of this. This guy has 180 horsepower. So we've got 3 of these at 50 each, 150. That leaves 30 left. This guy needs 150. Right. So we're going to need another water wheel. Let's place it. And then maybe we'll double up the speed here. Rotate. Hopefully they can get to that. Looks like they're not complaining. Logs still look great. Our tree farms are holding up. Really, really, really want to see this scrap metal get delivered here so we can start producing the metal blocks. And then that's what we need to build our explosives factory. We've got a path to it, so we were careful about that. This all looks good. We're getting plenty of current through here, I believe. I think you can put like levees here just to force the water through. But we don't seem to need to do that yet. This is kind of a low-lying area. So let's see what we want to do or think about plans for how we want to expand. Lots of green area over here. We'll see how this fares during the drought. And then we also want... Okay, the drought has started. We also want to work our way over here. Ugh, we got some horrible terrain to deal with. Be cool if we could just start blowing it, leveling it out. I don't know that we need to totally level it out. Or what it's going to take to make those explosives. If it's just paper, then man, big deal. Not a problem. Take a look and see where that is. Is that on landscaping? Explosives factory. Yeah, 3 paper gets you a dynamite. That's kind of sweet. Once we get that printing press up, we're probably going to want to turn on the paper mill, but we don't need it even now, I don't think. Okay, our water pumps are still doing their thing. The lake has not dried up yet. We don't have anybody pumping out of the lake right now. Lots of construction projects going. Water is looking pretty good. 1770 or something. Plus we've got a bunch in the dammed up river. These guys are doing their thing. There's tons of scrap metal here. We got 2 workers on that. No unemployed yet here. In District 2. District 3 is just kind of sitting idle. There's no one even out here. We are dropping off materials. We've got housing, kind of. What do we do with the people here? Are there still workers here? No, there's nobody here. It's a ghost town, but we are bringing resources. We got a big warehouse here. This is District 1 warehouse. We've got another District 1 warehouse here, a huge one. Lots of construction projects. I guess the housing is probably something we should prioritize. Let's see. Yeah, 81. We're kind of capped right now. There's nobody homeless. But Maybe we should make these, start making these a high priority. Let's do it. This is our next housing. That's going to get us housing, I think, for 9 more. Mark those, and then I'll mark this guy. All mostly logs. We've got some planks here for the platforms. And the path, I think, is just kind of automatic. I don't know if that costs us anything. And then eventually we'll have to put a stairway to get up to these guys. Kind of holding off on that on purpose. But I would like to get them built. Can they get to this one too? Yep. Just waiting on logs and haulers. Definitely need more haulers. Okay, let's double speed it. We're in the drought. At least do double speed, right? We're kind of poking along here. Everything's looking pretty good. We're just... Oh, look at this. We got our metal shredder. We need workers, though. Building needs power. Okay, I think we were going to tap into these 2 wheels. Didn't we not build the connector? Apparently not. Oh, I see. Once this guy gets built, we'll be good. Huh. But in the meantime, we do need to get power routed over here. What's the shortest path to do that? These guys aren't used for anything yet. They're going to be used. No, I guess they're not. Let's get some power transfer done over here. How about... We got to unlock these windmills too. Then we won't be so reliant on the waterfront. I'm going to go for an intersection here. 4-way. Why not? Boom. And then I'm going to... I guess I got to take up this path. Boom. And then, tell you what, I might just do these. It's 2 more, 3 more logs. Who cares? And then we can extend it any way we want. Unfortunately, we need this in order to get this thing going. Had I known, would have done it sooner. Let's prioritize these. Just logs, like I said. District 1. We got 2 unemployed. Let's get these guys down as... haulers, I think. Let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. It looks like our house got built over here. We just need all this stuff. The platforms. And a way to get up there. We got the stairs. We just need 3 platforms, and then that house will be habitable for, I think, 9 more beavers. So that's all cool. Would love to get this grinder going. Or shredder. Oh, did they build that already? Look at that. Is that all built? Wow. Of course, we have no power. These guys should not have power. Do they actually have power? I don't know how this is spinning. We don't have any water that's actually draining anywhere. Maybe. I don't see any water flowing, so I'm not sure how this one magical wheel, this magical water wheel, is still spinning, but it is. We'll take it. We'll take the free power. Again, we got a lot of construction projects going. That's the issue. Tons of carrots. We're at double speed. We'll stick with that for a while. Maybe jump to triple speed here. Scrap metal. Everything's kind of going pretty well. It's slow. I'm playing kind of slow, but we haven't had any real catastrophes either. Probably as a result of playing a little bit slower. Tons of logs. No issue there. Storage in this area is a problem for District 1. We've got this little stairway here. We talked about putting a distribution post here, maybe. Be nice if we could do distribution and storage. I don't think that's going to be within range of District 1. That's the only problem. And District 3 here is going to need some kind of food. We sent food over, I think. No, we haven't. Yeah, we haven't We have District 3 is kind of on hold. District 2 is kind of waiting till I can get some water through here. I want to blast through and get the river, get some kind of channel of water coming into this area so these guys have a water supply, and then they can start being self-sustaining, right? We can put some farms around and kind of build out District 2. I don't really want to just haul all the water in from District 1. Kind of want to blast this out. This guy, what's the holdup now? Is he just waiting on a worker? He's got a worker. He needs... What's going on here? Oh, we just gotta wait for the drought to finish. He's got no power. Windmills and all that we could look at. In fact, this network being all connected, what if we put some windmills way up here? On top of this surface and connected them. We've got a way to transfer power through this high power shaft. Don't know how high it goes. Let's unlock it. We've got all the science we need. Can we stack these things just out of curiosity? What does that do? See if we can get in and get a close look at this guy. Okay. And I stack them. Let's grab another one. No, I can't. So we gotta kind of ladder it up, right? Let's see. Let's just play with this for a bit while we're waiting for stuff to happen. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one. Take a quick look at my dam. Just see how the water's doing. We've got water. We're pumping, and we've got over 2,000 water. We're in good shape. Oh, but our irrigation thing got used. Let's turn this on. Shoot. Means I got to pull a worker off somewhere. God, I hate to do it. I got to take a hauler out of here. Hopefully we can get someone in the water. Yeah. Okay, he's going to collect water and get this irrigated. It was kind of starting to dry out because we used up everything in here. This tank's not very big. It only holds 48 water, which isn't not great. All right, we're coming into nighttime. Everything's okay. Just thinking about if we could put some windmills up here. I don't know if they get power during the night. I was thinking if we could ladder power down here somewhere, somehow, with those vertical power shafts, then maybe we could have a little better supply of power. The windmills take... Ooh, we've got large windmills and small windmills. Okay, wood and planks. This guy's going to take gears and paper, of all things. Planks, gears, and paper. This guy puts out 300 horsepower. But we need a way to get the power up to this hill. And we need a way to get ourselves up that hill. That's still District 1. Do we want to keep that District 1? Or do we want to put it in District 2? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's... It doesn't matter which building we snap into either. Let's first get some stairs. Oh, yeah, we got 3 levels we got to go up. Best way to do this. What's the best way to do it? I need workers to be able to get up here, and I need to ladder power up. I'm just not sure which comes first. Let's try it for a little bit. We'll just see what we can do. Platform. Right, then another vertical power guy, I think. Not positive how these work. That seems to be the way it works. Another level 2 platform. And another vertical power guy. You. Something like that, right? Seems like it. And then what about right next to this doing, whoops. Get rid of that. Now that I know about that trash button, I kind of like it. How about a big tall platform? We're going to have to unlock that probably. Triple platform, let's unlock it. Got the science points. Boom. And then the idea would be somehow windmills over here on top of this thing that are feeding power into this shaft and into this whole network, right? This network is kind of going to work its way all the way back over to here. It's one big giant power network, I think, not positive. This one right now is not connected to anything. We could hook it in pretty easily. We might just do that. Lots to build there. Let's see about the windmill. Where are you? Power? Might as well unlock the biggie, right? 1400. Oh, man. That's 300 horsepower. This is 120. I say go big, right? We've got paper. Let's unlock the big guy. And think about how we might want to route this. Oh, look at that. That's kind of easy, right? It doesn't take... Look at the footprint. It's so small. Does this have to be... I just don't know on the district situation how we're going to fare. Thought about putting a path right next to this to get up here. But I also don't want to cut off our ability to add more machines. What about... This is going to be a little goofy. But we'll try. Let's pop a path here, and then one of these. One of these. And a bunch of stairways. I know it's not the best use of space. And then path maybe here. Path here or something. Now there's a way up there. And can everybody get to this? I don't see any warnings for building. So let's let that do its thing. We'll let those guys build that out. And then we'll play with maybe a windmill and maybe a whole bunch of windmills up on this hill and see if we can't get power even through the droughts. That will help our plank production. And then if we can hook up all this power network, all this production to one single network, we'll be in great shape, right? We'll have 5 plank producers, 2 gear producers, a couple grist mills, a paper mill, and a printing press, all running off the same network. That would be pretty darn sweet. We're going to wrap up this episode real quick. Let's just take a look and see how we're doing on our big warehouse over here in District 2. Looks like we still need about, 28 more gears. But they are being sent. It's just kind of slow. We got water. They just had another child. We got 5 workers and 7 adults. We got housing for 15, so they're okay on housing. District 1 is doing pretty good. We're at level 8 well-being. We've got a little extra housing. Looks like some people died off. Old age here. If we look at the bottom left. A bunch of our beavers got old and passed, so that freed up some housing. We got more housing that's going to come online over here soon. Another 9 beavers. It's built. We just got to wait for the platforms and stuff to get built. They're waiting on planks. Production's pretty much ground to a halt. I could turn on the beaver wheel. I don't have anybody to work it. I guess we can... let's go ahead and turn it on and take a hauler off. And verify that it's nighttime, so we're not going to be able to verify it. But tell you what, I'm going to pause it here. Let's call it an episode here. We're making progress. We've got our shredder. We have power for the shredder hooked up. We're just waiting on the river to flow. And then we can produce metal blocks. Then we can build our explosives factory with those metal blocks. It's going to take 30, so it's going to take a little while to get those. But then once we have explosives, it's boom boom time. And we can get serious about how we want to route water over into District 2 and into District 3 as well. We'll probably want to carve out a channel from the river or the lake into these areas so we don't have to haul that water with beavers. We've got lots to do. Tons to do. But man, it's going pretty good. I hope you're enjoying this series. I'm enjoying putting it together with you, putting it together for you. Timberborn, it's an awesome game. I'm playing the early access version. And I'm just playing the, I guess, the default beavers. I forget what these ones are called. But it's not the iron teeth beavers. It's the default ones that you start out with. But it's pretty cool. We're doing pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good. For now, though, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. And I will see you in the next episode.